What's your name? Sorry.
Huh?
What's your name?
David.
David?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Okay, we're live? Okay. Hi, hey David. So today we're just asking a few questions about the game, and I just wanted to ask you what you can do to ensure that you guys will win today.
You know, we have to do a few things. We got to rebound the ball. We got to limit our turnovers. And we got to execute. If we do those three things, usually the game turns out pretty good for us.
Okay. Thank you so much.
All right.
He's at three back.
Get it?
No, we got it.
We good?
Good evening, folks. Welcome to Jerry Kersey Stadium, home of the Cyclones. Today's matchup is between the PWHS Cyclones and the Rampart Rams. I'm your host, Kendrick Van Veen, alongside
Tegan Pino.
Tegan. I'm excited for this one.
Me too.
Tegan, what are your pregame thoughts going into this?
Well, if this game's anything like the last game, we're going to smoke them.
Indeed, Tegan.
And conducts competitive activities for many benefits which are derived by spectators and participants alike. The high ideals which we hold in this regard can only be realized where there is respect for the efforts and integrity of all game officials and coaches and players. We urgently request that all spectators join us in making this contest a tribute to American sportsmanship and fair play. Will you please stand for the presentation colors of our PWHS color guard. The color guard is commanded by Cadet Major Zenner. Other members include Cadet Corporal Jenks, Cadet Sergeant Meisel, Cadet Corporal Bouchard, Cadet Private Moreno. The JROTC color guard is under the direct supervision of Lieutenant Colonel Emmons. Singing the anthem tonight, PWHS High School Choir Director, Tina Emerson.
Oh, say, can you see by the
Folks, welcome to Jerry Kersey Stadium, home of the PWHS Cyclones. Tonight's matchup is between the PWHS Cyclones and the Rampart Rams. Tegan, I'm your host, Kendrick Vanderveen, alongside
Tegan Pino.
Tegan, I'm excited for this game. I don't know about you.
Oh, I'm excited for it, buddy. I'm excited for us to win.
Indeed, Tegan.
Indeed. Amazing job by our JROTC team.
Thank you, JROTC.
Indeed, Tegan.
Now for the introduction of the players for tonight's contest.
Anyways, folks, here are our starting lineups.
Number 1, Zoe Waldrop.
So,
Number 23, Tatum Robinson. Now for the non-starters for the Cyclones.
Ooh, this is exciting.
Number 2, Maddox Crowley.
And here comes Maddox Crowley, number 2.
Number 3, Jasmine Doherty.
Jasmine Doherty. I'm excited for what she's gonna be cooking up.
Number 4, Nia Collins.
And then you got Anaya Collins coming up.
Number 10, Michael Tate Marshall.
Michael Tate
Number
Marshall.
22, Raquel Alvarado.
Raquel Alvarado, ladies and gentlemen.
She was just in a JV game, wasn't she?
Yes, she was.
And number 34, Esther Davis.
Esther Davis, ladies and gentlemen. You know, a lot of people say they have eyes on her, and
Now for the starters for the Rams.
I gotta admit, who can blame them?
4, Claire Elizabeth.
Now this is where the meat is. This is where the meat's gonna be packed tonight, ladies and gentlemen.
Absolutely.
Number 20, Arabelle Madrid.
The Cyclones have to watch out for Madrid.
Number 22, Riley Randy.
Her defensive stats are just, they're unbelievable.
And number 33, Marily Dickerson.
They also have to watch out for Dickerson.
And for the Cyclones,
And here is your starting lineup for the PWHS Cyclones. Number 1, Rebecca Segerman.
Jamie Swazo.
And your captain for tonight, number 5, Jamie Swazo.
Number 20, Jocelyn Thompson.
Number 20, Jocelyn
Number 21,
Thompson.
Erica Patrick.
Number 21, Kiara Kirkpatrick. But Tegan, I don't know about you, but this Cyclones roster is packed. In fact, Swazo just got an offer to play women's basketball at CSUP.
Really?
Indeed. Folks, we are coming to you from Cyclone, PWHS Cyclone booth. Folks, this is going to be exciting. Jumbo just getting ready. And it looks like Kiara Kirkpatrick will be tipping off. What are any thoughts before we jump ball, Tegan?
Cyclones, try and go easy on them. And the Cyclones have the ball.
Swazo
Jump ball, Cyclones ready.
looking. 1, back to 5, pass it to 21. 11 looking, can't find anybody. Back to 21, 20 has it. Payne Odell. Back to Rebecca Segerman. Jamie Swazo gets it back. That Rampart defense is really on Swazo.
Pass it
Back to Segerman. To Thompson. Swazo has the ball. To Segerman. Number 2!
Cyclone score.
20 for the Rams has it.
Oh.
Nice block by Suazo. Am I right, Tegan?
Yeah, you're supposed to be blocking to the players on the court. But still, same team.
Tegan, what are your thoughts coming in from this game? Are you excited, nervous? What are your predictions?
My predictions is that we're gonna smoke these guys, and I'm not really all that nervous, but I'm all pumped up, excited for this game.
Indeed. And Odell with the steal. Suazo passes it to Thompson. Thompson to Segerman.
Looks like she has
Segerman takes it.
Swish, baby! It's in!
What a play by Segerman. Like I said before, Tegan, I was saying earlier that Segerman dishes. It looks like Suazo is today.
Oh, Rampart just misses the ball.
And it's a foul on the Cyclones. And it's their first team foul of the night. Number 33 for the Rampart Rams.
Marley Dickerson.
Derrickson.
Sorry.
Derrickson.
Oh,
and it looks like the Rams are a little bit confused with their lineup at free throw.
Yeah, they seem to be a little confused on where they're supposed to be on the court. It's like their first
Oh,
game.
barely. I don't know about you, Tegan, but those swishes where they just go around and around gets me all excited.
Yeah, it gets me all excited because you don't know if they're going to make it or miss it.
Oh, my Lord.
And the Cyclone scores! Swish goes the
And
ball.
that's Odell's first points of the night. Thompson guarding. Segerman on her.
Little overshot that ball.
Indeed, Tegan. I guess you could say that's over the hill.
And given the height of some of these girls, that's actually very accurate.
Segerman. Pass it to Thompson. Wait. Pass it to Odell. And it's a foul on Rampart.
Suazo shooting 2.
And it's a foul on Mofat.
Hadley Mofet. I really hope I'm pronouncing that name.
Suazo just barely missing it. One more attempt for Suazo. Suazo. Focused.
And swish goes.
It's
right in the
there.
basket.
Tegan, the Cyclones, let's give our viewers some background about the Cyclones. The Cyclones have some of the best athletics. Segerman on the attack, but Rampart's also not giving up. Tegan, what can you say about the Cyclones?
Other than the fact that we're really good, I gotta say, when it comes to school spirit, I say go big or get the heck out of our state.
Indeed, Tegan. Number 4 for the Rams, looking. Rampart. Suazo with the block, but it's going to be, looks like Rampart ball. The Rams trying to find something. Thompson guarding them like a hawk. Number 33 making the attempt. 22.
Oh, dang it. Unfortunately, it goes right in the basket.
Suazo taking the ball up court. Here are your players to watch, Cyclones fans. Number 5 and number 1 for the PWHS Cyclones.
Sazo and Segerman.
Both very well-rounded players. And then for Rampart, your players to watch are
Deckerson and Madrill. Sorry. A little brain fart for a second there, ladies and gentlemen.
And it looks like that's going to be, I want to say, an offsides call.
Court violation, Cyclone red.
And it's for the Cyclones.
And there's some substitutions. Suazo's out and replaced for Anaya Collins, number 4. Segerman looking to pass that in. Collins gets it. Collins looking for something. Sagerman trying to move up. Thompson, Collins. Oh, and there's Maddox Crowley.
Yeah, Maddox Crowley.
Back to Sagerman. Sagerman making the aggressive attack.
And it's
in
in!
for 2! Tegan, these Cyclone offense is aggressive. If they see an opening, they're running through them.
Especially with that speed, ladies and gentlemen. They're like the Flash. They get an opening and boop, they're gone.
Indeed, Tegan. Very impressive stuff for the Cyclones.
And I heard Rams are supposed to be fast, but their speed on the court is not living up to their name.
And it looks like Sagerman's going to shoot. There's one for Sagerman. What a pass!
Wow, what a pass.
I don't know who that was to, Tegan.
Casper?
Yeah, you can say that twice.
Casper? I try to be
Sagerman
funny, folks.
trying to communicate with the team. No openings. And that's to Odell.
You know, people say communication is the best asset to have in the team, and Rampart's not having that asset on their side right now.
And it looks like number 11.
Odell. She's about to make
Odell
a shot.
taking her free throw.
Swish. Right in the basket.
Tegan, I don't know about you. I just love Sagerman. I love Odell. I love Swazo. All these players are so well-rounded, so well-coached. What do you say?
I gotta say, when it comes to coach to the team, they're well-determined and disciplined, which makes it a great team.
And Swazo's back in. Sagerman and Odell out. Oh, and it looks like number 21, Kiera Kirkpatrickson. 20 for Rampart, making an attempt. 33, gonna give that back.
Booking down the field.
From 3.
She throws, and it bounces off, making a Cyclones recovery, and she goes for the
Maddox
basket
Crowley.
and makes it!
Well done by Maddox Crowley up there.
Oh,
Jeez.
good thing the announcer saw that, otherwise she would have a black eye there.
Yeah, Swazo passing it into Collins. Collins looking for something. Passes to Kirkpatrick, to Collins, to Swazo. Swazo from 3.
Unfortunately, Rampart gets the ball, but Cyclones are not going to let that stop them.
Minor setback for a major comeback.
You could say that again.
22 making it a very aggressive attack. Not usual for Rampart.
And Rampart misses, and it's recovered by the Cyclones. Little fumble there, but she got it.
Kirkpatrick trying to make something happen. Kirkpatrick.
And
Travel on the Cyclones. That's going to be Rampart ball.
Gotta admit, I thought that was going to be a good shot there.
Tegan, I don't know about you, but the Cyclones need this win tonight.
Absolutely.
Do you know the record?
Undefeated? 8-8.
Tegan, what do you think the Cyclones need to do to come away with this victory?
Just keep doing what they're doing, because by the looks of the scoreboard, it looks like they're doing a pretty good job.
Indeed. And if the Rams want to win, they have got to watch out for Swazo and Sagerman.
Absolutely.
Or else they are not. And it looks like that's a foul on the Cyclones. Pardon. That is going to be. Oh, Davis. On Esther Davis. Got to watch those hands, right, Tegan?
Absolutely.
Swazo with a very balanced attack. Very aggressive, too. Shoots from 3.
Oh.
Impressive.
Cyclones making a comeback.
But Swazo carries it.
She's
to
going.
Kirkpatrick.
Slipped right through her fingers.
One of the things I will say about tonight, Tegan, is that the Cyclones have got to watch their ball management. With Madrilla and Derrickson just all up in there. Best defensive leaders on the team, too.
Absolutely.
Best overalls on the team, too. they've got to watch them.
Absolutely. Always keep a keen eye on the enemy.
Me personally, I'm excited. Like, I've been excited since this game started. I've been excited since 7:30 this morning. Swazo trying to make something happen. That's to
She
Crowley.
shoots, and
Crowley
she
for three!
Right in the basket. Woo!
Love the energy, Tegan. 15, barely. From 3.
Misses and
Jeez.
missed again.
And Davis
Oh,
is
the ball is loose. Cyclones, get it back.
Kirkpatrick trying to make something happen to Collins. To Swazo. This Rampart defense ain't giving him nothing. To Crowley. Crowley
Right.
from 3.
Another Cyclones
Pardon me,
basket,
Crowley
ladies
from
and
2.
gentlemen.
And it looks like that is Kiera Kirkpatrick on this Rampart team. Crowley, just from the look of Crowley's eyes, she's hunting blood.
Absolutely. She's like a shark in the water.
Indeed, Tegan. 22 to 23 to 15. 15 has talk about butterfingers, am I right, Tegan?
Absolutely. They need to lay off the butterfingers.
Cyclone ball.
Tegan, what is Rampart's record right now? I know they're not doing great this season.
4-12, if I remember correctly.
Aye.
I've heard of bad records before, but that's got to be a new one.
Indeed. Running into their own teammate, Segerman back in. Passes to what looks like Crowley. Swazo, Segerman. To Kirkpatrick. Kirkpatrick trying to make something happen. To Swazo. Ugh.
And it's
Tegan, speaking of sharks, that kind of made Rampart kind of made her fist like a hammer. What kind of shark is that?
hammerhead shark, if I believe so.
Yeah. Swazo is shooting 2 due to a foul on Rampart.
More fouls for them, the better scores for us. That's all I'm saying.
Tegan, you could say it's just almost too easy.
I've seen
Ugh.
enough basketballs in my time. And looks like Rampart switched out for number 33. Or Deckerson.
Indeed. 15 passes to 33. Back to
Deckerson takes
15
it back. Oh, wait, 15. Wrong person.
to 4. Over the head of 30. Over the head of
just
1.
missed it. The Cyclones take it.
And Swazo making a very aggressive attack.
She shoots.
No one stopping
and she
Swazo!
scores!
Swazo cannot be stopped.
You gotta watch those opening, Rampart. Otherwise, you are just asking to lose. And let's face it, they are.
And Swazo gets it again.
Oh, she's got a little butterfinger there.
Swazo making a very aggressive attack. And Odell for 2.
Swish! Right in the basket.
Tegan, I don't know about you, but Rampart is all over the place tonight. And the Cyclones taking a commanding lead. It's not even the second half.
Not even close.
Even quarter for that matter.
Well, with a literal point of a second left, let's see what we can do here.
Rampart shooting it in. Trying to make something happen. Passes to 4.
And there's the buzzer.
This end of the first quarter, ladies and gentlemen. We got a minute break. Tegan, what did you think about the first quarter? What did the Cyclones do good and what did they do bad?
Well, for starters, what they did good was that they were all over the place. They see an opening, they go right through it. Although I will say that their ball management could be a bit more better. But other than that, I gotta say, we got this game in the basket.
Indeed, Tegan. But Rampart, you can never doubt a team's ability to win. The Cyclones, like for example, back in October, And we are back for the second quarter, folks. And our second quarter lineup, Swazo not out there. We have number 4, Collins, number 2, Crowley, number 20, Thompson.
Oh,
And Thompson gets it. And number 11, Odell. Odell moving a very aggressive attack. Anaya Collins.
and
Oh, so close.
so close, but makes a comeback and,
And
scores the
Odell.
basket.
Keegan, I don't know about you, but Odell and Collins seem to have some pretty strong chemistry together.
I'm not
That's
sure.
a close one.
Not sure who she was shooting for there, but they were close.
That's a close one, and that looks like it's going to be out on the Rams. Segerman's going to take control. Oh, and it looks like it's a shot, maybe a shot clock violation, folks. But the Rams are getting the ball. Segerman, very defensive right now. One passes to 20. 20 to 22. 23 up the middle.
And she just misses it with the Cyclones with the takeback, and she sprints down
Collins.
the field. Nothing stopping. Oh, wait.
Crowley
never-
just barely recovers. Oh, Thompson.
Oh, overshoots the
Oh,
ball, saves the ball,
wow.
keeps it in the court. Cyclones
The Rams are being aggressive tonight, folks.
keeping the ball alive. She shoots. Oh,
And,
and
the Rams are
Rampart,
taking that
Rampart gets the
22
ball.
to 20. Can you give us some insight on number 4 for the Rams?
And number 4. Claire Colismo. She's a
Colosimo for number 4 on the Rams. Definitely making stuff happen. And then you got Madrill, number 20, also doing some pretty good stuff. And here comes number 33, player to watch, Marily Derrickson.
Looks like she just got switched out. Looks like Derrickson is back on the field.
Passes to 10, Mofet. Mofet to Colosimo. Colosimo trying to make something happen. To the freshman, Riley Ramey.
Freshman on the varsity team. You
Kind
gotta
of
know-
coincidental, if am I right, Tegan? Rams.
Yeah, it's like she was made for the team. And the Cyclones get the ball.
Segerman
Sigerman gets
takes
the
it up
ball.
court. Trying to find something open. Segerman just cannot find anybody.
Well, wait, she might spot
Segerman making an
someone.
attack. To Collins. To Odell.
Dell.
To Segerman again.
Sigerman passes
To
it.
Collins. Ooh.
Oh. Little roughness there. And she
Colo-
shoots and
Colosimo recovers.
almost made it.
And Madrill is going to take it up court for the Rams. Passes it to Ramey. To Colosimo. Trying to make something happen. To Derrickson. And Crowley's like, give me that. Tegan, I don't know about you, but this game, so much fun. I love watching basketball.
Me too.
Keegan, what are your thoughts so far?
Well, so far I'm thinking while Rampart is putting up a good defense.
And here's some substitutions. Swazo back in the picture and Kirkpatrick back. Ooh. It is dangerous here. Swazo, Kirkpatrick, and Segerman.
Ooh.
Tegan,
That's
what
the
are your thoughts on that?
That's the deadly combo right there.
I know. Swazo to Collins. Collins to Kirkpatrick. Back to Swazo. To Segerman. To Collins. To Kirkpatrick. Making an attempt. So close yet so far. And
The
that's going to
referee
be
just-
the second foul of the night for the Rams.
I think it's just for the quarter, not the night.
Fouls on Ramey,
And it looks like it's going to be a foul on Riley Ramey, the freshman from Rampart. Say, Tegan, there is also another freshman on the Cyclones, Raquel Alvarado, who is just so well-rounded in so many ways.
Yeah, she's really showing everyone here that she definitely earns her spot as varsity, which I gotta say is very impressive for a freshman.
And Kirkpatrick, 3 throws all day.
As far as I've seen, I don't think I've seen her miss a single one.
Indeed. Suazo, well, this is interesting, folks. I don't think I've ever seen this. Suazo lining up.
And she makes it just the same.
Yikes. Folks, the Rams need to start locking in, and they need to start taking off some of these fouls. They need to have better ball management and everything. What do you think, Tegan?
Well, I say they need to try and be a little faster because we're just outrunning them at this point.
I agree.
Judging by the look on the coach, he's not looking too happy. But on our sideline,
Suazo's going to take it in. Pass it to Collins. Pass it to Kirkpatrick. Kirkpatrick!
and she scores and makes it in!
Madrill.
Oh, little ball fumble. And it's recovered by Cyclones, I think.
Indeed.
Jump ball, Cyclone win.
Yep, Cyclones ball. Miss Segerman passes it to
Sagerman takes it.
passes the ball.
Number 21 to 5.
Passes the
Ooh,
Segerman
Sagerman
again.
with the jump. Suazo takes it up.
And almost tries to swish it there.
And that's going to be Rampart ball. Tegan, I know the Cyclones are a great team, but tonight they already have 2 fouls.
Yeah. Not looking good, but I still have faith in them.
Indeed. What a risky pass.
A little risky there, almost missed it, and she shoots and doesn't quite make it.
Tegan, who's number 20 on the Rams?
Number 20 on the Rams is Madrill.
Looks like the Rams are getting a little bit frustrated over there, right, Tegan?
Yeah. I've seen people turn new a shade of red, but that's cutting it quite close.
Yeah, you're telling me. Sagerman.
Unsurprisingly, another score for the Cyclones.
And Tegan, tell me about this deficit. Oh my gosh.
I gotta say, for the Cyclones here, we are pumped.
And Collins grabs it. Suazo takes it up.
And just misses
so
it.
So close.
Rampart takes the ball.
Tegan, who?
Oh.
It seems like we got a new face. Who's number 15 on the Rams?
15 on the
Definitely
Rams.
getting a lot of ball action out there.
15 on the Rams is Fiona Colgrove.
Very interesting.
Oh,
barely gets it out.
Almost got away from her there.
Passes to 33.
And doesn't quite make it.
Derrickson just can't get it up. It's the little things, right, Tegan?
Yep, little things that matter. And looks like Rampart's going to shoot their ball.
And it's a foul on the Cyclones. Fine, after a long drought. Kind of like a death storm, right?
Pretty much.
The Rams are finally back in action.
I'm not sure about back in action, but they're slowly making a comeback. Oh, she misses.
Oh!
And Rampart misses
Oh!
anyway. Cyclones takes it. Segerman catches it down the
Swazo!
field. Swazo makes it.
Trying to make something
passes
happen.
it, and she doesn't quite
Oh
make
my
it.
goodness. And there goes 20.
All right. 20. It's Madrill.
Barely.
Barely makes
Trying
it.
to find something. And it looks like that's going to be fouled on the Cyclones for the 3rd foul of the night.
I gotta say, Cyclones, just gotta keep our fouls together.
20 tries
Oh.
and gets, and that's who's 34?
Segerman takes it back down the field, passes it to
That's going to be passed to Jamie Swazo.
Swazo. Almost makes it.
Tegan, who's number 34 for the Cyclones?
Number 34, Cyclones, is Esther Davis.
She was just in the game too. Passes it to 4, gets it. And that's a travel. What? Very shocking. I
Rookie
did not
mistake
see
there. Esther runs down the field.
That. Segerman taking it.
Segerman's
Passes
taking it.
to Crowley. Back to Odell. To Segerman. Crowley shoots.
Doesn't quite make
And
it.
Rampart recovers.
Rampart recovers. Takes it down the field. Blocked by Segerman.
Tegan, I know the Lady Rams are. I know the Rams aren't in the best shape, but they're definitely giving the Cyclones a little bit of a hard time.
Yeah, a little different from the last game you and I commented on. They destroyed them.
Indeed.
Well, this one, they're actually standing up for themselves. Not by a whole lot, but still. It's a thought that counts.
Tegan, the Rams have had a very lopsided season. And just last game, they had a game against Pine Creek. It was very lopsided. The Rams only scored 5.
5 points. Yikes.
So, I definitely see this as somewhat of an improvement.
Yeah, improvement by 2 points.
The varsity seems to be a little bit more coordinated. But of course, the Cyclones are they're not letting up.
Nope. They're not giving
4
up. Not
from
yet.
3.
Almost makes it.
Odell
And
takes it up front.
Odell
In the paint. Odell.
shoots. It doesn't quite make it.
So
Rampart takes
close.
the ball back.
Tegan, tell me a little bit about Odell. What are you kind of feeling about her? Because she's definitely got a bunch of ball time.
Well, yeah, she does have a bunch of ball time. She's got to be careful here because the Rampart is starting to get pretty aggressive, and one wrong spill, I'm afraid it's not going to end well.
Indeed.
Segerman takes it down the field, passes it to Odell.
Passes
Right?
to Odell.
Yep.
Looks like Crowley.
Segerman
Segerman.
shoots and bounces off. Rampart gets it back, gets the ball back again.
I don't know about you, Tegan, but the Cyclones, I don't know what's going on, but their 3-pointers, I don't know what's going on. But their 2s,
And
chef's kiss. But the Cyclones definitely having a very hard time with shooting. I don't know what's going on.
Yep. And that's
Tegan, you have any insight?
well, I'm not sure what's going on, but I gotta say Rampart is starting to actually put up a little bit of a wall.
Indeed.
They're getting there, they're just getting blocked off. But like we said, keep saying earlier, they find the smallest crack in there, will slip right through and score.
True. But it also seems like number 34
Davis.
is having some trouble shooting. Like, of course, everyone has trouble shooting sometimes, but it's just, I don't, like, this isn't normal for the Cyclones. And folks, we have reached halftime. Your halftime score at Jerry Kersey Stadium, 33 Cyclones, 7 Rams.
It looks like
Oh,
Sagerman's about to make a point and unfortunately doesn't make it.
One more for Sagerman.
She's got to get one more chance.
Focused.
And
In
she
there.
makes it. All right. Way to go to end halftime.
Folks, it's time for our halftime stats. It's time for our halftime stats. Tegan, what are you feeling? What are you expecting from the Cyclones in the second half?
Well, the Cyclones for the second half, I hope their shooting scores improve.
Definitely.
And for Rampart, I just gotta say, I've been seeing massive improvement from the last game. But with the score they're having right now, doesn't look like they might make it. But who knows? They might come back.
Folks, we got 10 minutes till halftime. We appreciate you for watching this broadcast so far. And honestly, Tegan, this game has just been a blowout.
Absolutely. Yeah. This game has been pretty exciting.
Welcome back, folks, to Jerry Kersey State Gymnasium, where the Cyclones have a commanding lead, 34-7. Tegan, what are your expectations here in the third quarter?
Well, my expectations is that they can at least try to score a couple of points, because the last quarter they were unable to get a couple of points because Rampart kept blocking them. My expectations for Rampart is to get worse.
I'll say, Coach Cimental, who is the Cyclones coach, has definitely coached these girls to excel. Do you agree?
Absolutely. Let's see, we got.
And then Coach Madrill for the Rams. I mean, you can never say a coach is bad necessarily, but there's always room for improvement.
Yeah.
I definitely think what Coach Madrill could try and fix is definitely going against these higher rated teams, like kind of figuring out their play style. They've played these teams before, and I don't know. I guess the Rams just don't have great chemistry.
Yeah.
Anyways, back to the game, folks. It's going to be Cyclone ball from here. And that looks like Thompson. Pat takes it into Segerman. Tegan, what are your thoughts on this? Opinions, anything?
Well, honest opinion, I feel like they could pick up their pace a little more. They seem to be slowing down, at least from what I see.
Indeed.
And the Cyclones score.
Way to do it, Kirkpatrick. 10-22. Oh! Whoa!
Man, I've heard of
And
headshots
Kirkpatrick
before,
takes
but that was just barbaric. And almost made it.
For a second there, Tegan, I thought that was them.
Yeah, but from the perspective of way up here, it's hard to tell.
Definitely.
And Rampart misses. Cyclone takes the ball, passes it, and almost had it. Rampart takes the ball.
Number 22, Riley Ramey has the ball.
It looks like Ramey
passes
came
it
back
to Medro.
You know, if the Rams didn't have a giant.
Colosimo. And Suazo is like, not in my house.
Segerman takes it back down the field.
Tegan, what are your thoughts with Suazo and Segerman? I mentioned before earlier in this game that Segerman and Suazo have really good chemistry together.
I agree.
What? What was?
And the Cyclones score!
Did you see that, Tegan?
That was insane.
Tegan, can you just explain to the fans what just happened?
To be honest, it was one of those blink and miss moments there.
Indeed, that was. From my perspective, it looks like Kirkpatrick took that, went in front of the ball, stole it, and just took it back. What a play.
Oh.
And that's going to be a foul.
On the Cyclones, unfortunately.
Number 1 is Segerman. Oh, pardon me, folks. That is. My, oh my. It looks like the Rams are definitely. They're fighting now.
Yeah,
because the Cyclones have 2 fouls to start off the third. 20 passes to 22. If I'm being honest, Tegan, there's a lot of people I don't see on the court for the Rams. Number 1, Zoe Waldrop. Number 13, Chiara Marginimi. And number 23, Tatum Robinson. I just haven't seen them. Oh, wait, pardon me, folks. There's Robinson.
Isn't that ironic? You talk about her and she comes out onto the field. Let's see,
Good
Rampart gets the ball.
20 trying to make something happen. And the Rams finally get on the board for the start of the third period.
Setback, but not a failure, folks. Cyclone takes the ball.
Suazo looking for something. Passes to 24, a new face. Haven't seen her. Back to 20. Oh, wait, pardon me, folks. To Crowley. Back to Collins. To number 24. That's a new face. Who is that?
Number 24 for the Cyclones is Malaya Leva.
Leva. That last name sounds really familiar.
If I remember correctly, he either is or was an elementary coach.
Interesting.
I think it was at Sierra Vista. You ever go there?
Yes, I did.
Yep, that's where I recognize him, Mr. Leva. And if his daughter's anything like him, they're in for a shock.
Suazo to Collins. Collins to Crowley. Crowley trying to make something happen, but can't. And back to Collins. If I'm being completely honest, Suazo almost. Crowley
Shoots and scores!
And it looks like that's gonna. Be 2. It's so hard with those very close end shots. Am I right, Tegan?
Yeah, it is very close with those end shots.
Tegan, the Rams are doing much better. Not by a ton. Whoa! I can't believe that, folks. It looks like that was their first three-pointer of the game.
You know, maybe you should say some more stuff like the Cyclones aren't going to do this, and then it happens. Because whenever you say something, it happens.
And why'd you look at that, Tegan? Your prediction, spot on.
Well, I was
the Rams
considering to be a
definitely
psychic.
trying to make something happen here. Ramey has it. Ugh. That is what you call an airball, Tegan.
Yep. And
oh my gosh!
that's
Tegan, I can't believe this. The Rams went from scoring little points, now they're scoring 3s. So far, have you seen the Cyclones score any 3s?
unfortunately I have not, but the night is still young.
Choo-choo! Jamie Suazo just chugging on through for 2. "30-second timeout for the Cyclones."
Gotta say, the cheerleaders are really doing a real good job of getting both the crowd and their team fired up for the game.
I will say, Coach Madrill of the Rams definitely is like, it definitely looks like he's a little bit frustrated, but also proud of his girls. Definitely like, come on, girls, like, we gotta go. But if we're being completely honest, folks, the Cyclones, they're just a very balanced team against the Rams.
Very balanced.
You could kind of relate it to, I would say, CSU and CU Boulder.
Pretty much.
CSU's pretty decent, but overall, I hate to say it, the Rams are just, the Buffs are just a little bit better.
And the Cyclones take the ball back from a steal, and they almost score.
Definitely struggling.
Definitely struggling there.
Tegan, what are your thoughts on it?
Oof. I gotta say, when they're going down the field, they're doing a pretty good job. But when it comes to shooting, I gotta say their accuracy needs some improvements.
I definitely will say, it's a little bit kind of like wrestling. They're taking their shots, they're going in, but they have to do it at angles, just like you would have to do in any sport. So close. Good job by the Cyclones.
Esther Davis
Segerman
passes
takes
to
it back.
Segerman.
Segerman!
She rushes down and scores!
Nothing but net, folks.
Looks like to be another timeout, I think.
And that's going to be a timeout for the Rams. I don't know about you, but just looking at the scoreboard, the Cyclones, I think they need to start locking in.
Yeah, Rams are catching up to them. Not by a whole lot, but they're sure catching up to them.
It's not just that. but it's a matter of like it's a matter of either you do it or you don't.
Right.
See again, this is a phenomenal game.
You could say that twice. I gotta admit, this is a pretty intense game. For one of the most intense basketball games I've seen from this school.
I agree with that.
Looks like the Cyclones are ready to take the field with the Rams a little bit behind them.
Indeed.
Well, a head start's better than nothing, I suppose.
But, indeed. And not to mention, the Rams' significant improvement from their last game at Pine Creek.
Oh, absolutely.
Where they only scored 5 points, and Pine Creek lopsided them by 76.
76-5, wow. They really stepped up their game since then.
Indeed. From 2. And
Oh,
that's
Esther Davis takes the ball, passes it to Sagerman.
Sagerman
She
taking
sprints
it
down the field.
Sagerman's going to take that.
She
Kirkpatrick!
shoots, and
recovered by the
Rampart
Rams.
gets the ball back.
Tegan, what do you think about the Rams? What are you feeling about them?
I feel like they've definitely improved just in the past few minutes.
I definitely agree with that.
Very different from their JV team.
Definitely.
They're actually starting to put up a little bit of a fight.
I agree.
Oh, looks like
trying to
took
fight
a
for
little
that
spill.
ball. That's going to be
For the Rams.
Ram ball.
Means another foul for the Cyclones.
Indeed. Pass it to 20. Madrill trying to get something started.
Oh,
Ooh, Ted
dropped
picks
the
that
ball
up.
there.
Ramey has it. What a... Oh, barely. Just imagine if Odell took that.
She took that ball, she would have
Madrill
got.
from 3.
Sagerman takes it down the
The
field.
Cyclones have got to stop these 3-pointers. The Rams are just dishing them out.
And out of bounds for the Cyclones.
What do you think the Cyclones need to do to stop these threes? Because that's hurting them. Like, I know they're winning, but it's also hurting them. It's the minor details.
Well, I know 3-pointers are a big part of the game, but you got to get close to your target. So I say the more closer you get to making those 2-pointers at least, the higher chance you have.
I definitely second on that. Trying to get some last-second points in.
Oh, looks like she tried.
Cyclone.
Rampart tried to save the ball, but took a little spill there.
3 seconds in the last period. Sagerman letting it
Actually,
roll.
it's the second to last period. This 4.
Sagerman!
Just misses before the buzzer, ladies and gentlemen.
Tegan, I don't know if you noticed, but Sagerman was letting that ball roll. Do you have any opinion on that? Like, any emotions associated with that?
I gotta say, I am not sure what I feel about that. Like,
Go ahead.
Like laying the ball roll could be a good advantage because it'll get you closer, but it also gives the enemy a good chance to take it. So I say that's a real risky move.
Folks, we have 30 seconds. 30-second timeout, folks. It is the final quarter for the Cyclones. And Tegan, honestly, just to entertain the folks, I feel like we should throw out a trivia question.
All right.
Folks, your trivia question. What year was Pueblo West High School founded? Just think about it.
If I had to guess, probably like 1935.
That would be pretty old. Surprisingly, the answer is 1997.
1997.
Indeed.
Huh.
Sagerman takes it up.
Oh, she drops the ball. Rampart. Oh wait, Rampart does take the ball back.
Madrill, trying to find something. And there's a new face.
Rampart
Would you look at
scores.
that? Folks, I don't know about you, but I'm starting to bite my nails a little.
Yeah, me too. If I have any left. She shoots and barely makes it in. And it looks like the Cyclones, more specifically Segerman, are going to take a shot.
Indeed.
She gets 2 tries.
Tegan, just while we wait, can you do you have any good jokes for the crowd?
Well, usually I'm the joke type person, but I'm blown away.
Wait, I don't know if it's just about me, but I feel a big wind coming in.
Yeah, I feel like a storm's brewing here soon.
These
Wait.
Rams better be careful. And the Cyclones
Yep.
have a 51-point lead. What are your thoughts, Tegan?
I gotta admit, I'm a bit nervous for Cyclones. Well, yes, they are improving on their score, slowly but surely, but the Rampart Rams are catching up to them.
Definitely. 30-second timeout rolling. And they're already going.
Wasting
It looks like
no time.
Suazo's out there.
Somewhat of an appropriate song right there.
Indeed. Rams trying to make something happen. From 3.
And, just misses it, and it's
that's
out
gonna
of
be out
bounds.
on the Cyclones.
All right.
The Rams trying to make something happen.
Seem to be blocked by a couple of Cyclones.
Ooh. And that's going to be Cyclone ball. You got to watch where you're putting.
Yeah. You gotta
Am I
be.
right, Tegan?
Yeah, you gotta be careful. All right, Segerman has the ball.
Tegan, just imagine a percentage. What percentage do the Rams?
Ooh!
Smacked in the face.
I've
from
seen
our
basketball.
Own, from Segerman's old teammate, Jamie Suazo, but
Ooh.
it's gonna happen.
I gotta say, I've seen many basketball injuries before, but that's gotta leave some kind of mark.
Yeah, not to mention, just from that fall, that looked nasty.
Oh yeah. But she's shaking it off like it's nothing and continues to play on. And I believe the Cyclones take the ball. Looks like their coach is trying to make some kind of hand gestures at them. I don't know what he's saying, but it must be something important.
Yeah, definitely. Segerman trying to make something. Suazo from 3.
And she makes it! That's a
Suazo!
3-pointer for your Pueblo West Cyclones. Oh, drop the ball. And they're fighting for it. And
that looks like that's going to be Ram ball. 20 for the throw-in.
I got to say, the Cyclones got to be careful on how they hold that ball. It just keeps falling out or getting knocked out of their hands.
Definitely. And I've also noticed, like, Tegan, what of the Cyclones, like, I noticed that they were doing really well in the first half. Now they're just kind of letting the Rams just get the ball.
Well, they could be getting tired. It is about, like, 8:30 on a school night.
From 3.
But
That's gonna be Arabelle Madrill, someone who the Cyclones have.
what a throw! And the Cyclones score!
Gets it. Like I said earlier, the Cyclones I hate to say, but they're not doing the best job at managing the Rams' prime players. Like, they're letting Madrill just pass like crazy. Ramey is getting a bunch of ball attention. So I don't know about you, but they have got to figure something out. At least the Cyclones do.
Yeah.
But the Rams are definitely improving.
Yeah. From what I've seen in the past couple of minutes, they've shown more improvement than that compared to what you said their last game was.
Indeed. And the Cyclones lead 57-25 with 5 minutes left in the fourth quarter. Madrill takes it up. Looking for three.
And
Oh,
just misses. Tries to shoot it again.
And Segerman on her like crazy, but it's a foul on the Cyclones.
I know you have to guard someone, but that doesn't mean you get to push them in the back. Oh, wait. Is that a football thing?
And Haley Moffett is shooting two.
Ooh. Missed the first one. Hopefully she'll miss the second one.
Tegan, while we're at it, what have your thoughts been this game?
Well, a lot of things spring to mind. That the Cyclones seem to be getting a little tired.
Definitely.
Hence why they're starting to weaken a little. Well, I'm not sure if weaken's the right word, but.
And honestly, what I've seen with Rampart's past stats is they don't have a great record being 3-12. But I will say that they do put up a fight. But from what I've seen from their schedule, it just feels like they can't go against these big teams.
Yeah.
And that's something they struggle with.
But I gotta say, if they do struggle with big teams, they're putting up quite a fight against Pueblo West here.
Which is a very big shocker to me.
Yeah.
But the Cyclones, they need this win. Because in every sport, it just keeps moving up and up and up and up.
Yep. More wins you get, the more you move up.
Indeed. And not to mention, the Cyclones, very close scores in almost all of their games. But I will say, they definitely need to watch out for some higher-ranked teams with some pretty big losses, especially their most recent one against Pine Creek.
Yeah.
That was their last loss so far, folks, with a win against Fountain Fort Carson and Liberty. Very confused on what the coach is saying. Am I right, Tegan?
Yeah, I'm quite unsure. Looks like the Cyclones have the ball.
Indeed. Swazo to Collins. To Thompson. Swazo for three.
And bounces
just
off the
nicked
rim.
it.
Odell tries to shoot. It gets blocked. She tries again, and it goes in!
Tegan, I don't know about you, but what do you have to say about that?
I gotta say, I was a little worried there.
I
First
agree.
she missed it, then she got blocked, but then she made it in.
Way to fight.
Yeah.
And it looks like that's a foul on the Cyclones, their second of the fourth quarter. One of the things that I gotta say in basketball, Tegan, is you can't let backwards passes happen. Colin trying to fight for it, and it looks like that's gonna be Rampart ball. The freshman, the sophomore, Derrickson trying to find something. And it's out on Swazo.
I gotta say, good recovery from the coach on the sideline there.
Definitely. I guess not, folks. Apparently, it was out on Rampart. Swazo taking it up, trying to make something happen. I almost saw Swazo. If Collins hadn't dropped that ball, that would have been 3.
Oh, just barely
But
misses
mistakes
it.
happen.
Oh,
Ugh. Tegan, I don't think this is football.
no, absolutely not.
Tegan, what do you have to say about this game? Like, the stats, like, what do you have to say about Swazo's performance so far?
I gotta say, she's been doing a pretty good job so far, but they really need to step up their game. I mean, sure, they're winning 60-25, but they're slow. But Rampart's making the comeback and fast. And with 3 minutes left, well, technically 4 minutes left on the board, who knows what could happen?
These Cyclones are just so well trained. Like, that's the thing I love about this squad. This is the thing I love about these athletics, is that the coaches put so much time and value into these student athletes. It's special.
Absolutely.
Swazo takes it. Swazo going
Runs
to the
down the
paint.
field, goes for it, and it scores!
And knocking down number 33 on her way. I will say, what could you describe Swazo as? For me, train.
Absolutely, and I gotta say, she's disciplined, all right.
Speaking of which, folks, if you didn't know, Jamie Swazo, number 5, got offered a scholarship to play at CSU Pueblo.
Wow, isn't that something?
It's hard work, it's commitment.
That's the best things to have as an athlete.
And that's going to be Cyclones. Tegan, who's number 2 and on the Cyclones? She's just been all over the place lately.
Crowley.
Crowley.
She
What are your thoughts on number 34 and 2?
Let's see, 34, Davis. I gotta say, she's got a lot to work on. While she's good, yes. She's got a lot to improve on.
I agree. With some missed shots, but that's going to be for everybody.
Yeah, absolutely.
I don't know about you, Tegan, but did you just see a double dribble there?
I think I just did. Although from up here, it's hard to tell.
Very physical from number 4. Who's number 4 for the Rams?
Number 4 for the Rams is Colosimo. I really hope I
Claire
pronounced it.
Colosimo.
Colosimo.
Definitely getting some physicality in this game. Honestly, I never really thought that stuff could happen. And folks, with 2 minutes left, I'm going to pass it over to... And there you go. Folks, it is a good time at Cyclone Stadium. The crowd is getting pretty hyped up with peanut butter and jelly. Definitely getting it up in this house.
And from what I'm seeing from the crowd, seems both songs are enjoying it.
Definitely, this is the thing I love about Pueblo West High School. It's so interactive with its fans.
Absolutely.
And folks, here we are. 2 minutes left. It's a 2-minute stretch. Can the Rams pull off?
It was good up there.
Folks, Tegan, I don't know. What are you thinking about the Rams?
I gotta say, and forgive me, Pueblo West, for saying this, but they might actually stand a chance here. They keep doing what they're doing. They might actually stand a chance against Pueblo West, but who knows? The night is still young.
From what I've seen on Rampart's schedule, they've scored quite a bit of 30s. But can they score there? Can they score their sixth? Can they score their sixth 30th of their season?
Who knows?
What a
looks
what a play from Rampart.
tried the
This Cyclone just can't let that happen. As a team, you got to have good ball defense.
absolutely.
From 3.
Rampart, and she makes it.
90-second stretch, folks. Sagerman has it, trying to find something. And Alvarado, the freshman from Pueblo West High School, getting some ball action.
And she
Just
misses.
But Crowley passes it to Sagerman.
Tries to, she might try to
Who's
shoot
number
it.
3? I have not seen her a lot.
Number 3, and just a miss. Number 3 is Doe.
Oh, Jasmine
Doherty?
Doherty. I have not seen her all game. The Rams trying to.
Oh!
denied by Kiera Kirkpatrick. The Rams, they've got to figure something out if they want to get another 3.
With 40 seconds and counting, the Rams got to step up their game.
Woo!
And just as I say
And
that, they
is gonna
score a
be
point.
The Rams' 6th 30-point game.
Cyclones better
Cyclones
step
trying to
up their
drain out the
game and
clock.
fast.
The Rams have it.
Cyclone
22
has
moving it.
20 seconds left.
18, 17. This clock is ticking. Folks, Tegan, I don't know about you, but the Rams, oh my goodness, 20, moves it up, trying to make something happen.
2,
4,
1. And that's game, ladies and gentlemen. With your Cyclones, 63-30. Another victory for your Pueblo West Cyclones.
Folks, here at Jerry Kersey Stadium, like my partner Tegan said, final score, Cyclone 63, Rams 30. That is their 9th win of the season. Thank you for tuning in. Please tune in. Folks, the Pueblo West ladies have another game on Thursday against Doherty. So if you'd like to come support them at Doherty, please do. And thank you once again. And Cyclones win this game against the Rampart Rams. Tegan, after this game, what is going through your head right now?
Well, I gotta say, I'm kind of impressed by Rampart on that last couple of plays there. They really stepped up their game from last time.
What are your takeaways? And what are your takeaways from this game?
I gotta say, my takeaways for both teams. Pueblo West, good job, but you need to work on getting, faster and trying to find your way into those